I've had a pretty hard life, but I have healed and become a better person for it. This video idea came about from a subscriber wanting to learn how to heal from past trauma. Everything takes time. So that is your primary mechanism for healing is time. And time gives us opportunities to reflect on our situation and make better of it. For the most part, the experiences that we endure in our adult life was created by us. So we have to figure out how to create better experiences for the future. So we have to keep looking forward to the future and making the most of it. Trauma endured in our childhood is a totally different can of worms because those experiences were for the most part forced upon us. We didn't have any say in the creation of our situations in our childhood. Some people say that our adulthood is spent fixing the problems which we experienced in our childhood. Sometimes you have to just let things go and try again or start over. The past is the past, and it cannot hurt you now. Now, all that is left is your sentiments of those past traumas. The question you have to ask yourself is what you will make it. These are the facts. What will you do with them? To a certain extent, we choose what we remember. So it might be time to start letting some of those past memories go. We choose what we obsess on in this life. Are you going to let past experiences that were negative dominate the foreground of your consciousness? What type of consciousness do you want to create? And what is in there currently that is polluting it? Living life is coming to terms with what happened in the past. Please do like the video. You know it helps me out, so please like it. You need to focus on the now and not worry about what happened in the past. Let what happened in the past teach you how to be a better person in the future. And some things you just have to let go and move on with your life. You don't want to carry baggage around because that affects the other people that you interact with. So you want to have handled all of your affairs So if there's something in your psychology that hasn't been handled, then now is the time to work on measures to fix those problems. When should you do things? Why not now? Now is the best time to always do things, because otherwise they won't get done. I think the main step is to get into an environment in which healing is optimal. So if you're in a bad situation right now, then you need to see what you can do to get out of that situation. And then once you're out of the situation, then contemplate ways to never go back to that situation. So healing is a process of reflecting upon our past and learning to go beyond it. You can't heal if you're still experiencing problems. You need to fix those problems, and then time will heal you. These problems might involve toxic people that you know, and the decision to fix those problems might be to cut off from those toxic people. Don't be afraid of being alone. Most of the healing process is a solitary activity anyway. If you want to talk to me, just join my Discord or email me. The information is in the description. You can't heal when you have active, reoccurring problems. You have to figure out how to fix those problems, and then you will heal with time after you fix the problems. I still have healing to do. I have been isolated most of my life, and that has caused me great distress. And I am only now just starting to not be so isolated. So my healing process involves finding more friends and creating more emotional connections. Healing the soul is a lot different from healing the body. These scars make a much more lasting impact. But what's important is that you create a plan to organize your life where it's healthy. You are aiming to be a healthy human being, and you can't heal if your life isn't healthy. If you want to help me out, you can always recommend my channel to a pretty lady. Healing only happens when you no longer experience the trauma. So you have to get yourself to a healthy state to be able to heal. And then it only takes time and reflection to learn your lessons and move on with life. People can be really nasty and do terrible things that will haunt you. but it is your responsibility to look after your own psychology. So, if old memories haunt you, then you have some soul searching to do in order to come to grips with what happened. Sophia says to subscribe. Once you come to terms with the events and learn to live with what happened, then you can start repairing yourself and using those lessons to help you become a better person. I appreciate your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell, signing off.